What's good, everyone? We are back and the live streams are kicking again as the bye week is officially behind us. We got Chiefs, we got Broncos. I feel this is a must-win game because the Chiefs, they can't drop another one. So they need to show their second half resurgence. They've been 5-4 before and made a Super Bowl run. They need to do it again. And today kind of worked out, quote unquote, in the Chiefs' favor a little bit, let's just say, because the Jaguars gave belt to ass to the Chargers, which now the Chargers are 7-4. If the Chiefs win this one, that means the Broncos are going to drop a game. The Chiefs are going to get one more up, and it just makes that division so much tighter. I don't know how to feel about this team. Literally. It's been inconsistent to say the best throughout the whole year. We see them look like the best team in the NFL, and we see them look like a non-playoff team at times. Today, we're going to see what the story tells. The Broncos literally said this is like going to be their Super Bowl today. They want to take over the division, and this is a big game for them to do that as well. And the Chiefs, they need to make a statement here. So this is going to be a fun, tight game in Chiefs Kingdom. We're going to be stressing, and the kickoff is going to be underway here shortly with the Broncos starting first, and Bucker's kick is underway. And the Broncos will need it. They will start on the 30. And that's been the highlight of the Broncos so far as they come out on offense is their offense has been a little lackluster. Bo Nix, the last few weeks, hasn't looked that great. And I'm hoping the Chiefs defense can keep him stagnant at that point because the Broncos defense, on the other hand, has looked phenomenal. So we need to make some plays here, and the defense needs to step up. Hey, Teresa. Good to see you in the chat. And yes, the game planning, let's say worse, inconsistent. That's been my word of the year. It's been rough. I need them to have an excellent game plan today. Here comes 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Harvey is in motion. We will touch on that in a little bit. Chamari Commoners, first play of the game, gets a sack. And I got to highlight him because he's a player who I don't know why gets 100% of the snaps. But when you blitz him, put him in a position to succeed like that, it looks great. And as I wanted to highlight R.G. Harvey, the Denver Broncos announced a huge injury as J.K. Dobbins is out for the year. Now, R.J. Harvey, I do love him as a running back. I think he's got a lot of potential. Just please don't be today. All right, this will bring up a 2nd and 16 after the Chamari Connor sack. Mims is in motion, speed guy. It's going to be a fake pitch, rollout. He's looking for Franklin. He has nothing. Franklin still gets it. He'll pick up about 6. So this will bring up 3rd and long. Let the Broncos go 3 and out, please, defense. We know those inconsistencies as well. The defense loves to give up 3rd and longs. Make a statement. Chris Jones, I'd love to see you show up here. Fulton, I see him out in the game. I haven't seen Fulton in ages or ever in a Chiefs uniform. Here comes 3rd and 7. Come on, defense. Showing blitz. He picked up the first, but here's the thing, again, what we're going to discuss and highlight. Why is Karlaftis out covering a wide receiver? I don't give a fuck how bad Bo Nix has been playing this year. He's going to see literally number 13, Bryant, and a defensive end linebacker covering him. You take that all day, every day. The 3rd down defense has just been so frustrating. All right, 1st and 10 for the Broncos, almost near midfield. They're going to hand it off to Harvey. He gets tackled in the backfield. Good start on that drive by Tranquil and Leo Chanel. All right, here comes 2nd and long. Romo is ranting about something right now that we probably don't want to hear, but force another 3rd and long, please. I don't know if that does much for us. We'll see. Play action. Going deep. Got his man deep. Incomplete. That would have been a hard catch for Troy Franklin, but it was definitely a catchable ball. But Here we go with 3rd and long again. Broncos taking their shots early, respectfully. And that was on McDuffie. That could have been a highlight catch. And you got to watch out. Denver's got their speedsters, as in Troy Franklin, as in Marvin Mims. DBs need to be on their game. Like I said, I don't care how bad Denver's offense has looked. They can have a resurgence against the Chiefs' defense because we've seen teams do that. All right, here comes 3rd and 11. Will they give up another 3rd and long? 4-man rush. No one gets there. So nothing's changed. Nothing's changed whatsoever in the bye week. 3rd down. Again, why the fuck do we do anything on the first 2 downs when you give up a 3rd and long? And it's just zone defense. Fulton lays too low on Sutton, and all day, every day, you're going to pick that up easily. Now you just got to hope you hold them to a field goal. Jones breaks through, but still he got a man underneath. He's going to pick up 8 or 9 to bring up a 2nd and short. Yeah, Teresa, that's just the story of this team. Nothing looks like it's changed so far at all on defense. They can't stop 3rd and longs. They always allow an opening possession score before they settle down. It's just this team. Right now, I don't see no sense of urgency. Maybe the offense will show me something. Still early, but that's just the frustrations. All right, here comes 3rd and 2. Their first handoff of the game. He'll pick it up. I don't think that was Harvey. Is that McMillan? I can't really make out who that was. So right now they're in field goal range already. They're driving. That new set of downs here. They're going to be on the 23, 1st and 10. Another handoff. Minihue loses his footing. They'll pick up 6. This will bring it up another 2nd and short. Right now, this defense is getting eaten up on this first drive. I really don't want to put this in Mahomes' hands to try to win a game. I know it's too early to be speaking on that, and I know the defense will settle down eventually. I just wish I could see the defense start off quick and, not allow an opening possession score. Feels like every game. Here comes 2nd and 4. Franklin's in motion. They're throwing. That's going to be Mims, I believe, with Watson covering. He'll still pick up that 1st down. They're just moving the chains. I was hearing shit all week that the Broncos have one of the worst offenses and the Chiefs are going to show out. Well, that's why I don't really like going on social media anymore. It's like, don't really focus on what the Chiefs have done this year. 8 straight games the Broncos have gone without scoring on their opening drive. This is going to be RB throw back to Nix. I wish Connors would have picked that off and made him regret that that trick play. That would have ate all my words. That would have been 9 straight opening drives. Denver couldn't score on opening play, but right there. Bo Nix was playing DB there. Nix doesn't get his hand in the middle. Connors doesn't get that interception. Broncos got a little cute. I want to say a little. They got a lot cute. All right, here comes 2nd and 10. Play action. Ingram wide open. It's going to be 3rd and short. Denver's going to be aggressive even if they don't pick this up. This is 4 downs for them. Like they mentioned, this is their Super Bowl. Here comes 3rd and 3. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. Harvey's wide open. He could have took it. Jones. Stone Cold shows up. I think they kicked the field goal now. If it would have been 3rd and 3 and they didn't lose any yards, they would have went for it, or 4th and 3. Let's see how aggressive Sean Payton plays this. I wouldn't be 100% shocked if he goes for it, but this definitely changes the game plan to take the points. Yep, and they'll take the points. The Chiefs get bailed out a little bit, so thankfully. Yeah, Teresa, and the frustrating part too is with that as well. At least they didn't allow the touchdown, but the offense doesn't start off hot either. That's why I need one of them to start off hot, because I can see the Chiefs going 3 and out or just picking up a couple first downs and then needing the punt, because it takes them a minute to get in rhythm. I hope that's not the case today, but right now what we're watching, this has been typical Kansas City Chiefs football to start. But hopefully Mahomes proves me wrong. Let me update this score. Bam. Hopefully that goes there. It didn't actually. Let me try something else. I may need. Let's try. This should go through. There we go. I was about to say, what's going on with the scoreboard here? But that was the definition of the Kansas City Chiefs to start off on defense. Bend but don't break. I'll take 3. Don't give up the touchdown. Hopefully the offense comes out hot. We saw some positives on that drive. We saw Chamari Connors with a sack. Almost an interception. Wish he would have got it. Chris Jones with the sack. The D-line is showing pressure early, which you love to see. And you need to see against Bo Nix, especially because Nix is going to try to make his plays throughout the day. So hopefully that shuts it down. And then a surprising first time seeing Christian Fulton out there. So let's see how that goes throughout the day. Let's see how they scheme him in. Teresa, I just seen what you said with Elijah Mitchell. I don't know yet, unfortunately. I did just get back, so I didn't check the inactives. But there was rumors that Elijah Mitchell is going to be active for this game, as they didn't elevate anyone on the practice squad. So their 3 RBs should be Kareem Hunt, Brashard Smith, and Elijah Mitchell. Someone could quote me on that, but that's what I am assuming going into this. I'd love to see him get a couple carries. And honestly, if I see him get a carry and he breaks one, I'm going to be so frustrated. I'm going to be like, you guys didn't activate him for the first 10 weeks of the year, and we're holding this off. So I want to see him do good. I'm going to be bittersweet about it, though, because we've seen how lackluster the RB room can be. And I would love to see the running backs get involved in this game, because I don't know how much the deep passing game is going to succeed in here. So you're going to rely on the short passing game, Brashard Smith, maybe Elijah Mitchell, Kareem Hunt. You depend on them to make some football plays out there. And then also, Jalen Moore, I believe he is active, but he was ill coming in. But he wasn't going to start regardless, because we did get Josh Simmons back. So welcome back, Rook, because you're going up against the best defensive line. I need you to play elite like you were before, because Mahomes cannot be touched whatsoever. The first drive for the Broncos, 14 plays, 54 yards, about 8 minutes, only to 3 points. That's the huge highlight there. 3 points. Field goals is huge. Another thing I want to highlight here too, and I've been seeing the controversy, let's say, on social media in regards to Xavier Worthy and if he's a bust or not. Here comes Remigio first. Oh, I thought he fumbled. He got wrapped up. I saw everyone run backwards. Anyways, with Xavier Worthy, I think people forget Xavier Worthy is dealing with 2 injuries, an ankle and a shoulder. He's not fully 100%. With that, though, I believe the Chiefs coaching staff can put these players in position to succeed. Tyquan Thornton's been balling, but now when you got all your receiving core healthy, you take him out. I need him back out there, because he's probably your second best wide receiver behind Rashee Rice. I'm just saying. Here comes 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. The stadium is rocking. Rashee Rice is in the backfield. It's going to be a screen to Rashee. He makes a play, picks up the first. Try to quiet down that crowd a little bit. Pickup of 11. Mr. 100V, it's good to see you. Yes, we are back. I took a little time. I've actually been moving around a lot, to say none the least. But through the month of November, the live streams will be back. Then I'm actually going to go to Kansas City to catch the Chiefs and Texans game. And then we'll be back again. So sorry for the inconsistency, but hopefully for the meantime, this will be where we are at watching these games. Here comes 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 39. Kareem Hunt's your lead back. Going deep. Come on. Worthy. That was on Mahomes. You can't lose those plays, Mahomes. Mahomes showed off his 80-yard throw. Worthy had a fucking step. Mahomes, man, I mean, I'm not going to rag on Mahomes, but we've seen this with the deep ball where it's just been inconsistent. He'll hit some and he'll miss some, and that's one you would love to see him hit. Here comes 2nd and 10. And I love the blocking, by the way. There was two guys. Hunt came in to chip Nick Benito. Going to need a lot of that today. Mahomes was missing his guy. That one was another deep shot behind Noah Gray. And I'd love to see Noah Gray get more involved too. He's a hidden playmaker on this team. Mahomes needs to settle down. He's playing like a playoff game, honestly, where, I don't know if that was behind. It may have been actually a missed route by Noah Gray. He threw it in the open spot. Noah Gray may have overran the route. Still nothing here or there. Like I say, in playoff games, Mahomes, you see him antsy. And this is what it seems like so far. Here comes 3rd and 10. Come on, Mahomes. Going deep again. He's over. What is Mahomes doing? All 3 guys were open. All 3 guys were open. And he missed all 3 of them. Man. I loved one, even though it wasn't connected, I love to see Thornton out there. Well, like I said, Thornton hasn't been getting that many snaps. He needs to be out there. Mahomes needs to click on these balls, though. He really does. I appreciate that, Mr. 100B. Ariza with the punt. Get to Mims. Mims is a dangerous returner, and he found a seam. There's a flag, though. You're going to need this flag because this is... What a play by Roland Wallace to hold it. But please come back. I think it's a block in the back. And I as you say, Mr. 100B, it's clear. I wasn't focusing on that. I may have missed it. I was just like, what the hell's going on here? Mims scares me because he is that electric player. Let's see what they're calling. They're taking forever to call this. It's against us. How do we get blocked in the back? Not a good start for KC. Not a good start whatsoever. I'm going to need to see this replay. I've never heard the kicking team get a block in the back. Who was it called on? I don't see it. Oh, right there? It looked like he pushed his shoulder. That's so fucking tic-tac. Now he put the defense in a position here. Fuck. Hand off to Harvey, I believe. He'll pick up about 3. Yeah, now you got to rebuild that chemistry, Teresa, as you mentioned, and you hope it still stay clicking during the weeks of practice. Right now, it's just Mahomes' antsiness showed in all three of those deep passes he missed, unfortunately. Man, I don't know if that should have been a penalty, but whatever. It is what it is. Here comes 2nd and 6. Franklin's in motion. Another handoff to Harvey breaks. He'll pick up another couple. 3rd down. If you can hold them, this defense, if you can make a stand. 3rd and 5. Come on, defense. Defense, if you could hold them to just 6 points after that, that'd be phenomenal. I'd watch out for Sutton here. Sutton's been in the past killing us with those post routes, fade routes. He's their touchdown kind of guy. Leo Chanel. Do they go for it again? Denver says this is their Super Bowl. Remember that. That's what came out in the reports this morning. Yeah, Leo Chanel, beautiful deflection. As Romo mentioned, Leo Chanel was playing spy, which worked out beautifully there. And they will kick the field goal. So, let's see if it's a fake first. With that, it's 6-0. We're still only down by a touchdown takes the lead. So, with how scratchy this has started off, the defense, that wasn't bend but don't break. That was the defense playing stellar ball, being put in a terrible position. For Mahomes, I'm going to hope for some intermediate passes here. Right now, those plays were open, though, is the thing. I need Mahomes to stay calm in that pocket because he had all three guys. Worthy would have been a touchdown. Noah Gray would have probably been a pickup of 25 afterwards. And then Thornton would have been a good long shot. You need to capitalize on those plays. Yeah, Teresa, luck had a little bit to do with it, you will say. But the defense, they played strong. I can't take their credit away. I'm curious, and I didn't focus much on. I know Denver's D-line is strong. I wonder if Kansas City, how they're going to approach the run game today, if at all. You know what frustrates me a lot? I saw the Bills game today. Of course, it was a high-scoring game, but I'm going to say they blew out the Bucs because it was still double digits. But again, they let a third-string running back and second-string running back run all over them. And that's just going to frustrate me that the Kansas City Chiefs completely abandoned the run in that game. Because that game could have been so different if they just focused on Kareem Hunt or Brashard Smith. Mr. 100, he did, yeah. Right when that ball was coming, of course, the refs will probably say it's ticky-tacky. But even if Mahomes has it there, we've seen Thornton make that kind of catch, though. But yeah, I get what you're saying, too. Grabbing that arm could have slowed down Thornton a little bit to where maybe that ball isn't overthrown. Even though the first drive didn't work out, I love the game plan, though. The Chiefs really tried to make a statement. And if one of those connected, it would have been a statement. I don't think nothing needs to change. They just need to connect. So here comes the kickoff. The Broncos are up 6-0 with 4:53 left in the first quarter. Thornton and Remigio are your kick returners. This one will go to Remigio. It's a short kick. It's a bounce kick. Let's see what Remigio can do with it. He's going to get lit up by a D lineman. Is what he's going to do with it. Oh, yeah, Mr. Hunderby, we know that story. And it's funny. I was watching football today and throughout, and I see penalties. I'm just like, man, if that was called on the Chiefs, this would have been all over social media, or not called for lack of as well. I'm like, but when it's like the Panthers, you don't hear nothing about it. All right, here comes Mahomes. The Chiefs are 1-3 on the road today. That needs to change, or on this season. That needs to change today. There's Worthy. He'll get the first. Easy pickup. They're still sticking all pass, so that's fine. Kareem Hunt's your lead back. You got Worthy, Hollywood Brown, and Rashee Rice, your top three with Kelsey on the line. Brown's in motion. Hand off to Hunt. Good run by Hunt. He'll pick up 8. He's a bruiser. You love it. Second and short. I'd take another shot here. Play action. They're there. You just need to connect. That's all it is. They're showing the career record. Mahomes is 13-1 against the Broncos. Godlike numbers against the Broncos. Love to make it 14-1 today. This is probably the most crucial matchup we've had against the Broncos. What was this? The cameraman didn't even know what was going on. I can't tell you guys what happened because I didn't see it. I think it was a Kareem Hunt run. Here we go. Now we get a replay. The cameraman was completely lost. There we go. Yeah, it was a run from Hunt. Picks up the first. Much needed. The Chiefs are now past. Are they past midfield? Yeah, they are. Hollywood Brown's in motion. There's a flag. Mahomes is running. Get down, boy. It's probably going to be illegal hands to the face with a lineman running downfield without his helmet, I would assume, on the Chiefs. Pretty obvious. Samatia. I mean, when a lineman's running with his helmet off, you kind of figure that's what it's going to be. Probably just took a headshot. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he kept his hand there. Yeah, he tore his helmet off. It's pretty obvious. And Mr. Hunderby, you're preaching to the choir. Will they do it? I don't think they've ever... Have they ran the ball one game 25 times this year? I don't know. Here comes 1st and 20 for the Chiefs. That was a huge penalty. We know how penalties affect the Chiefs' offense. It slows them down. Hopefully that's not the case here. Mahomes looking for a quick pass. He's got Rice. Pick up a 4. It'll be 2nd and 16. We're getting an update. Rams, Seahawks. I think that's going to be the game of the day, but the Rams are taking an early lead up 14-3. I love those Rams uniforms too. All right, Mahomes, come on, make a play. Looking deep, going deep. Will this one connect? There's the PI there. Oh, they did throw the flag. Riley Moss was all over. Yeah, Riley Moss was all over him. We'll watch it again, and it is a PI against Riley Moss, but unless it was just hand... He grabbed the jersey. Yeah, there it is. I couldn't see it initially until they showed the other camera angle. Yeah, he grabbed the jersey. Yeah, when it was the backside, I was like, okay, it looked like hand fighting. But no, he grabbed his jersey. That's legit. Thornton's in the game. Who is that in the middle? Is that Brashard? Sorry, the sun's hitting them. Roll out. Rashee Rice almost caused an interception to Hufanga. Whew. Good thing that fell. I believe that was Rice. I couldn't see initially, too. That lucky. Rice usually makes those plays. Hufanga almost made a play on that, which he typically usually catches those in his lap. So I would have ran on 1st and 10, but this is the Kansas City Chiefs. They don't run. Quick screen to Brashard Smith. He'll pick up 8 or 9. And there's another fucking flag. Holding on Juju. There's too many penalties for my liking on the Chiefs right now. This is crazy. Let's see what Juju did. I can't really tell. That didn't look like a penalty to me. He got off of Juju. Whatever. Here comes 2nd and 18. All right, come on, Mahomes. This has been a drive, to say the least. Play action. Throw it, Mahomes. I don't know what Mahomes was doing. I mean, he shrugs it off like the defender. Mahomes just got sent. Mahomes acting like he didn't hurt. I don't want to see my quarterback taking that hit, but the defender looked more hurt. That's why the dude weighs 260, because he could take hits. Yeah, Mr. One. Yeah, Romo's been progressively getting worse each and every year. And yeah, after looking at it, that wasn't holding. I don't know what the hell they were calling. Here comes 3rd and 15. Worthy's in motion. Quick pass to Rice. Quick screen pass that picks up 5, 6. Here's another fucking flag. Another holding on the Chiefs, probably. We're waiting for this penalty to be called, but it's going to be on the Chiefs. I guarantee it. It's probably what Denver wants to do if they want to go let them go for 3rd again, or just 4th down and have the Chiefs kick a field goal. Another holding on Juju. They do decline it. It's 4th down. Bucker, hopefully you don't have rust on you. Let's see Juju here. That one is holding. That one is holding. All right, Bucker. His career at Denver, 17-18. Good stats. 56 is his long. I need him to make his stats 18-19 right now then. He's good. I'll take points. Ugly drive offensively, to say none the least. Too many penalties for my liking. You put points on the board, you needed to. Now hopefully the Chiefs defense can get a complete stop and don't allow any points here. That'd be great. I could imagine now that with the kickoff, the Denver Broncos will actually have to work with a long field. So even though the first drive they did, but we know how the Chiefs offense or defense does on first possessions. Typically allows points. Yeah, Teresa, there was a lot of penalties that drive. And hopefully, just like we say with Mahomes and the offense, the refs, they settled down as well. But even though that last one was a penalty, there was a couple there that weren't. And it's just like, I really don't want every play, whether it be the Broncos or Chiefs. I am not going to be biased about it whatsoever. I don't want to see a flag thrown every damn play. Yeah, Mr. 100B, just like I said, the first hold was not a hold. The second one, Juju had his arm wrapped around him the whole time when he was trying to make a play. You could see that was definitely a hold. See, we're fair fans here. We know what a penalty is and what isn't. I'm hoping Spags is still in his bag, though, and definitely the first possession, because the second one you can't really make much of because Denver was on the 10-yard line but still held them to a field goal. That's first possession, though, Spags was showing pressure. I mean, you had a sack from Shamari Connors, you had a sack from Chris Jones. Keep making Bo Nix uncomfortable. Last thing you want is a quarterback who's been inconsistent throughout the season and playing probably below average, preferably better than average, to get comfortable. Because then he can start playing good ball. Keep getting after him. And one thing we may have to overcome this year as well, as I mentioned in one of my shorts to kick off the week, is the Denver Broncos, when it's a close game, they win those games. The Kansas City Chiefs don't. And I know, we're so used to 2024 when the Kansas City Chiefs do that. If it's playing out like this and it's a close game, the trend needs to switch. The Chiefs need to win a close game and the Broncos need to lose one. Kickoff is getting set to be underway. I believe you have Mims back there. Bucker's kickoff is set, is underway. It didn't even make it to the kicking zone. Fucking shit, Bucker. So they'll start on the 40. I apologize, guys. I jinxed us. I said the Broncos would have a full field to work with, and of course, Bucker fucks it up. I shouldn't have assumed that he could kick a football. I don't see nothing change from the first half of this season. I would love to see some adjustments. Right now, we're seeing the inconsistencies, undisciplined things that keep going on. What has Dave Tobin doing? Like, literally. He's supposed to be one of the best special team coordinators in the league. We're in week 11, and Bucker is still doing the same fucking shit. All right, defense, we're putting you in another difficult position again. Showing the safety blitz, they run it. Charles Omenihu gets McLaughlin in the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. I don't know what Romo. He said Omenihu was starting the flash in this game? Because prior, I haven't seen much of Omenihu. Oh, damn. No, I got to do that before that cancels out on me. I had to put my laptop on the charger real quick. It almost died, and this stream would have been bye-bye. Good thing I caught that. Here comes 2nd and 11 for the Broncos. Nick's looking deep. Quick pass behind. Get him. There was a whistle. Yeah, don't act like there wasn't. Okay. With that, beautiful play by McDuffie. He went for the strip. He held him there long enough. I know fans are going to be so pissed about that. Be like, there was no forward progress. There was none. Broncos, you could be pissed about that all you want. There was no forward progress there. As we head into the second quarter now. Heading into the second quarter, 6-3. Broncos are going to be dealing with a 3rd and 14. The Chiefs defense has been playing good. 3rd down, They've given up a 3rd and long already. Let's hope that changes here to start the quarter off. But special teams and the offense have put the defense in very unfortunate situations. Actually, it's been special teams only that has been putting the defense in unfortunate circumstances. And the defense has been rising the occasion. Hopefully they can do it here again. Mr. 100B, that's Kansas City Chiefs football, baby. Come on, that's how it's done. It's always got to be more difficult than what's needed. If you get this 3rd down stop here, that'd be great. 3rd downs concern me. I don't know why. And this is the prime example of the Chiefs defense. They played phenomenal on 1st and 2nd down. But then when it's 3rd down, they play like the worst defense in the NFL. And I just don't get it. If I was Spags, I would do another Chamari Connor blitz. I haven't been paying attention too much. I don't think Fulton's been in on this drive, but you have Fulton, Watson, and McDuffie. You blitz Connor. Connor, that's one thing he excels on in this defense. He doesn't do much well, but one thing he is good at is getting after the quarterback, and I would do it right here to make him uncomfortable. Or any safety blitz nonetheless. Brian Cook, Jaden Hicks. I'd love to see Jaden Hicks get more snaps. He's been invisible, and not just because his play, he hasn't been on the field. They said quick whistle. Shut the fuck up, Nance. That was not a quick whistle. There was no forward progress. He held them up. What else do you want? All right, here we go. 3rd and 16. I swear, if you guys give up a fucking 3rd and 16. Okay, he didn't get it. He picked up about almost 10, I'd say 8. I don't know how they felt that was quick. I get where, because the ref blew it right when he was going more backwards. Another flag. Here, can we just play football? It's on the Broncos. False start. Teresa, that would throw everyone off, and it would probably work. I'm not going to lie. It would probably work because no one expects the Chiefs to run. But you know it's not going to happen. I'd love to see 3 runs on one drive. Let's just start there. Here's the kickoff to Remijo. It's actually a punt. He fields it. There's a flag. These flags have been thrown on every fucking play. Waiting to see who it's called on. It's probably KC, but we'll see. Yeah, the Chiefs will be backed up towards the 5, so. Oh, no foul. That's the first time today they picked up one of their flags. The Chiefs will still start it at the 11, so they still got a long field to go. They keep going back to this play. All right, here comes 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. A long drive, a long touchdown drive would be beautiful here. I was started with the Kareem Hunt run. And they do. And Hunt picks up 7. Look at that. Look what running the ball does. Short passes and running the ball. I would do running and short passes until you get to the 50-yard line, and then it opens up more of it. Quick short pass to Noah Gray. Picks up the first. Look at that. Love to see Noah Gray getting involved. Like I said, he's one of our hidden talents. I've seen him out there a few times today, Teresa. Of course, he hasn't been targeted yet today. And he's out there right now, so, hey, you called his number. Maybe he'll make a play here. Mahomes was looking deep. Nothing there. Hollywood Brown, he'll pick up 5. I appreciate that on first down. Ooh, Chief, that's a hot take. Mahomes is limping a little bit. Here we go. What happened? It didn't look like his ankle. I don't know what that looked like. Zach Allen's one of the best. But the reason why I say it's a hot take, Chief, is because Denver's got a phenomenal defense. Not saying the Chiefs don't have a great offense when they're clicking and they're calling the right things. But it's definitely a good head-to-head matchup for sure. Here comes 2nd and 5. Rice is in motion. Handoff to Hunt. Hunt spins. He'll pick up about 3. This will bring up a 3rd and 2. You can never tell if Mahomes is hurt or if he's just walking weird like he does. Mr. Wonderby, it was pretty close. Here comes a 3rd and 2. I believe this is a big 3rd and 2. I think you need points on this drive. Let's see what Mahomes does here. Quick pass to Worthy. Worthy's got the first easily and some. Takes it towards the 41. I was told Worthy was a bust this week by everybody and their mom on social media. He's actually had a pretty decent game to start off. He would have had a huge touchdown today if Mahomes didn't overthrow him. First and 10 for the Chiefs again. I would run it on first down again. Quick pass to Rice. Ooh. Rice got lit up, but he held on. That'll be a pickup of 5. It's like a run. I'll take it. Yeah, Chief, I can never tell with Mahomes. I'm like, is he hurt? Is that his walk? We've been just saying that for the last, 9 years. All right, here comes 2nd and 5. You got your speedsters out there right now. You got Thornton and you got Worthy. The Chiefs call a timeout. It really is. I think it's all a mind game with football more than anything, right? Try to let the defense know you're hurt and then scramble for about 25. I don't want to say anything and I don't want to jinx it, so I probably shouldn't, but I will. It won't jinx anything. Knock on wood over here. But the Chiefs' offensive line has been playing fairly well today. There has not been any sacks yet. Nick Bonito, someone you got to worry about. Allen, someone you got to worry about, as Mr. 100B saw and said. He had a hit that was late. But as for that, O-line's been holding up. They've been doing a lot of good chip blocks with Hunt out there as well. So the Chiefs have schemed up that well. It's just now put points on the board. And here comes a 2nd and 5. Kelsey's on the sideline. He's been on the sideline a lot today. They're showing blitz. Noah Gray screen. Noah Gray picks up the first. What a good tight end screen. I don't know if Kelsey could still do that, but Noah Gray, he excelled with it. And I'm not bagging on Kelsey's actually had a phenomenal year compared to last year. But I want to see more of Noah Gray. Like, Noah Gray is a good player. Potentially could be a great player if he's put in the right position. Here comes 1st and 10. The Chiefs are across midfield now. Smith in motion. Hand off to Hunt. Hunt's going to pick up another 5. I love picking up 5 yards on 1st down is huge. It opens up the playbook for whatever can happen. Kelsey's in the game now. Let's see if he gets a target. I don't believe he's had a target so far today. Here comes 2nd and 6. What a play by Rice. What a throw by Mahomes. Rice gave up on the play, but the whistle wasn't blown, and he's just like, oh, let me go down before I take a hit. But that's a 1st and 10. The run and the short passes are working. Here comes 1st and 10. On the 35. Run Kareem Hunt again. Yep. Look at Hunt. Pick up a 6 of 7. Why didn't we do this against Buffalo? Hunt's like, I got to get out. Uh-oh. Hopefully Hunt's not hurt. He was like stretching his shoulder out. Hunt's having a great game today. Last player you want to see hurt. Here comes 2nd and 3. Brashard. Oh, it's Elijah Mitchell, actually. Will he get to touch the ball? I'd love to see Elijah Mitchell touch the ball and see what he can do. Going deep. There's a mark at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what it is. It's going to be on the Chiefs. Illegal shift on who else? Elijah Mitchell. I wonder why, because he hasn't played 11 weeks. It was worthy, too, as well, and I'm going to highlight Elijah Mitchell. Well, Elijah Mitchell wasn't in motion at the snap. Worthy was, though. So, nonetheless. Here comes 2nd and 8. Mitchell. Kelsey, he'll pick up about 4. This will bring up 3rd and 3. Maybe 3rd and 4 to say the least. I want to see the ball in Elijah Mitchell's hands. And I don't know what he's got, but I want to see what he's got. I don't want to see, if the ball's in his hands here, I want to see him catching it, of course. Or even Brashard Smith. Brashard Smith is in the game. Broncos got the best 3rd down defense in the league, as Romo has said. Let's see if Mahomes can make a play here. Kelsey. There you go. Back-to-back catches for Kelsey. He's showing up. Kelsey, don't. Kelsey. You a vet. Don't do it. Yeah, don't take an unnecessary flag. Kelsey still got that wiggle. And maybe that's what the Chiefs are using to their favor. Kelsey doesn't need to be out there every snap, but in the important ones, get him out there where he can make those moves that we're so familiar to watching. All right, the Chiefs are in the red zone. Hand off to Brashard Smith. There's a flag. It's going to be a chop block on the Chiefs. He might retire after this year, but I think he's definitely looked better than last year to me, Chief. He just said holding offense, 10-yard penalty, no one to highlight, but again, another fucking flag. It's going to, well, that's not a hold on Trey Smith. Trey Smith just leveled the dude. So that better not have been on Trey Smith. Trey Smith just threw almost all 400 pounds of him against a fucking linebacker, and that's why it looked like a hold. That's not a hold. That's just a pancake. That's not a hold. Hunt is back in the game. What a play by Hollywood Brown. I thought that was almost a pick. There's another flag, though. This is ridiculous. The Chiefs are so undisciplined. Okay, well, it's on the Broncos anyways. But still, this is getting... Like I said, I don't care if it's the Chiefs or Broncos. I just don't want a flag on every fucking play. One, deflected pass. It wasn't even... it was deflected right there. Hollywood Brown makes that catch. Breaks the tackle. Solid play. Chiefs are approaching first and goal range. Need 2 more yards. Will Hunt get it? No, he will get stuffed in the backfield. This will bring up 3rd and 4. Hunt he looks hurt. Or he's just playing what Mahomes does and playing old and taking forever to get off the field. Or get up. All right, here comes 3rd and 3. I want a touchdown. You can't have this game, so it's going to be close, but man, you need the touchdowns. He's not getting this anywhere. It's a field goal. One, look at Josh Simmons. That is a grown man. He held his block on Bonito the whole time. Jawan Taylor couldn't hold his block for shit, which is kind of... But look at Bonito. It's a bull rush, but Bonito was not going to get off of him. That is a stud in Josh Simmons right there. All right, Bucker, please tie this up. You already fucked up one kick. You don't need to fuck up another one today. Come on, Bucker. We got a tie game, 6-6. Not what you want to hear. We knew it was going to be a defensive kind of game for sure. Is it going to be whoever scores the touchdown first wins? The defense is well rested. That's good to hear. I mean, so is the Broncos offense. Spags, keep doing what you're doing, though. I knew this was going to be the type of game we was going to witness today. I just hope it's a change of the guards, really, to where if it's fourth quarter and it's close, we see the 2024 Kansas City Chiefs come out and win a game. And the Broncos finally lose one. I mean, I'm also open to the Kansas City Chiefs just blowing this game open in the third quarter. We can do that as well. They do get the ball to start the quarter, to start the half. So there's still 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. So we'll see how that unravels and shakes about. You think someone's getting to 24, Mr. 100B? When I first started this game, I would 1,000% agree with you. I would say, I was thinking 17 or 20, which is still not far off. The second half's gonna be interesting to see whose offense breaks free, and hopefully it's the Chiefs' offense. But also, too, what I need Coach Reed to see is what they did on that drive. That's Kansas City Chief football. Mixing the run with the pass. That's your best recipe to win. It literally is. Yes, it did lean to a field goal, but it's going to lead to points every drive. Short passes, run the ball. You saw Kareem Hunt. He's nicked up, so it's going to be interesting to see how that moves forward. But he's picking up 5 to 6 yards a carry. You got to take that every time on first down. All right, here comes this kickoff. He got it to the kicking zone. Look at that. Okay. I thought that was going to be a good return, but Cochran actually made a damn play. First time I'm able to say that, besides when he got a garbage time interception. A turnover would be phenomenal here. And the Broncos are undefeated at home this year, too. To give them their first loss at home would be great. And the Chiefs are 1-3 on the road this year. So the recipe of this game is leaning to me towards Denver, but the tides can turn. Who was that? Oh, Roland Wallace. He tried to make a play. Didn't succeed. Bryant catches it for 13 yards. Yeah, Roland Wallace tried to make a play. Unfortunately, that didn't work out in his favor. Almost there. First and 10 for the Broncos coming up. Roll out. Chiefs didn't fall for that whatsoever. You had Karlaftis and Jones there. Sutton was in the area, so that's not going to be intentional grounding. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. I'm seeing a new resurgence out of Chris Jones, though. This is the most active I've seen him in the backfield all year. Hey, we're not going to call block in the back for that, since we're just going to call it for anything. Very true, Teresa. The penalties are definitely derailing a lot of these Kansas City Chiefs offensive drives. Here comes 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. Quick pass to Harvey. Will they get there? They will. It'll be 3rd and 7. Third and 8. Get a stop here. Let the offense try to take the lead. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. 3 minutes and counting. If they can score, if the stop, score, get ball at half. Middle of the field's wide open, though. What a play by Watson. And honestly, it was a terrible play by Franklin. I don't know what Franklin was doing. If Franklin doesn't jump so early, he may be able to make a play on that. But Franklin jumped way before the ball even got there. But Karlaftis is playing hell of a game. May not have recorded a sack. Yeah, that should have been a catch, but I don't know what the fuck Franklin was doing. But back to Karlaftis. No sacks yet, but he's been in the backfield. He's been getting active. Taking a while to punt this. Is this a fake? Nope, it's punted away. Remigio just filled it. Okay. Hey, let's make this 9-6. But the defense, they're settling in. Offense is doing their thing. Hey, put a touchdown on the board. I'd love to see it. But you don't need to change anything you're doing. You really don't, because everything has been working. Even the passes earlier that haven't connected, they've worked. Just connect on passes. Keep running the ball with Kareem or whoever. Brashard Smith, give him a handoff. Those holes that are for Kareem, if they're there for Brashard, he may be able to make them a 15-yard run. I don't know how his vision is, but hey, let's see how this run game opens up this game. If Andy Reid and Matt Nagy allow it to, that is. Mr. Hornby, I think that's the highlight for me actually coming out of this bye week is anything that looks exceptionally better, it is this pass rush. And you're right. I don't know what this Denver O-line ranks or how it is. It could be bottom tier to say none the least. We've played some bottom tier O-lines as in the Raiders and as in the Commanders as well. And we haven't seen our pass rush look that great. So the fact that they're getting consistent pressure, hopefully this is a sign of good things to come moving forward into the second half of the year. Because all we heard coming into this game was the highlight of the Denver Broncos defensive line. And I wonder if the Kansas City Chiefs defensive line took that personally to where it's like, hey, we got veterans here. We may have not lived up to what we've done in the past, but we got stars. Let's show them that we can hang with these big boys. And sometimes that motivates you when you hear, oh, that's the best D-line across the way. You could definitely tell Chris Jones has showed up for this game. Karlaftis as well. And even a Minihue, who I don't think I've said his name at all this year until this game. I'm hope offense make a play. They're starting on the 10. Kareem Hunt is back there. Another long drive. Do what you did. Start it with the run. And they roll out. Worthy can make 5 yards out of this. If he doesn't try to spin around backwards, it'll be 3 yards. They'll give him 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Come on, offense. Hollywood Brown's in motion. Hand off to Kareem Hunt. He'll make this 3rd and 1. I can live with that. Pick up the 3rd and 1, of course. All right, we're going to go to the 2-minute warning. Smart call, because 3rd and 1's not guaranteed. You don't want to just give Denver the ball with 3 timeouts. So go into this, get the right play schemed up, and start pushing this ball downfield. That Larry Fitzgerald? I was going to say, he looked old. Ain't no way that was Larry Fitzgerald. Maybe I'm mistaken. Curious, They don't have to get cute here. I would like to see a basic run on 3rd and 1, but I could see Denver selling out for that and stopping the run too. So I'm curious on what they will do. At the end of the day, I don't think Reed is going to take it out of Mahomes' hand on a 3rd and 1. We'll see, though. For me, I think you should quick pass to Brashard Smith, have him with momentum moving forward. It'll be an easy pickup of 1, and maybe he could break a tackle and make a play. This is such a huge game for the Chiefs. And like I said, it just got bigger with the Jaguars blowing out the Chargers in both facets as well, because the Jaguars already have a tiebreaker over the Chiefs. So winning today puts them still a game over. But Chargers losing, you could get a game closer to the Chargers and a game closer to the Broncos. This game is huge. Like I mentioned in one of my shorts, this is probably the biggest regular season game for Patrick Mahomes in his career. All right, here comes the 3rd and 1. What does Coach Reed have up his sleeve? Hopefully it's nothing too cute. Brashard Smith is your back. Rashee Rice is in motion. Will they do what I said? Mahomes. What was... That was on Mahomes. Brashard Smith was wide open in the flat, and he looked deep. What is Mahomes doing? Mahomes just took it. Look at he had 22 on him, but if you get that to him right away, he has the yard. Well, punt God, I need you to fucking boom this 90 yards. And Mims is a dangerous returner. What a punt by... Angled it out of bounds. Got out like at the 26? I don't know what Mahomes was doing there. There's no way he couldn't have been intimidated by the cornerback in the flat. Right when you rolled out and you saw Smith there, Smith would have took a shot, but he's getting that yard. I schemed it up for him. Now you got to hope the defense is still playing strict on their cues, and this game goes 6.5. Mahomes just took an unnecessary sack there, trying to make more out of a 3rd and 1 play than he should have. Well, that one's on Mahomes, though, Teresa, as I know you're probably stating as well. Like, that's the frustrating part. He even rolled out, and the first guy he saw was Brashard Smith. And then he flips his hips and looks deep. Teresa, Brashard Smith would have been automatic there, but yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't have been mad if they would have ran it on 3rd and 1 with Hunt. You ain't never lied, Mr. 100B. I've never seen a team struggle for a yard as I do with this team. I just can't believe he wasn't wide open as I thought he was, but man, he would have had a yard. I know he would have. I know Smith would have had a yard. Like literally Mahomes, he flipped with him. Right when you flip with him, you see it just... Yes, he's going to take the hit, but fuck. He making that catch. All right, defense, we need you again. And Denver's a second half team. Not saying the Chiefs haven't. Well, Chiefs have been inconsistent with it. All right, here we go. Come on, defense. If you get a turnover, that'd be fucking beautiful, too. I can see Knicks want to make some shot plays. Franklin, Mims, Aminahue. Okay. He picks up 8 on the run. I'm not too mad at that whatsoever. Denver does have 2 timeouts, though. They're just showing 4-man rushes. Ooh, Roland Wallace, I thought had a pick there. That'll bring up 3rd and 2, and that could change things here now. The Chiefs get a stop here. They may be able to get the ball back. Wallace almost had a pick. Denver's going to run this. They have to. I don't know. I don't know what they have to do, honestly. Don't listen to me. I'm just a fan watching the game. Did he get the... It's close. Fourth and inches. I'm not mad that the Chiefs didn't take a timeout. You want to know why? I know why Romo's insisting on a timeout. If the Chiefs take a timeout, Denver still has their 2 timeouts, and Denver's probably still going to go for this. So why waste one of your timeouts for Denver to make a play? That gives Denver 3 timeouts because you're using yours, and then Denver still has 2 more. I don't know why Romo was insisting that because Peyton's, I would assume, going for this knowing that he's going to get it. And if he gets it, cool. But there's only 37 seconds left and 1 timeout. I think it was smart for Coach Reed not to call that timeout. This is a game of chess, and I think he played his right move. Well, see, then why did you want Roma? He made no fucking sense. See, Romo said if Kansas City would have took a timeout, Denver should have went for it. But since they didn't, now you punt it away. Make up your mind what you want them to do. The Chiefs still got 2 timeouts and 37 seconds left, so I wouldn't be surprised, depending on the return here and where this is placed, what Reed wants to do. This is returnable. He'll get it to the 24. 27 seconds left. Let's see how... Don't do nothing stupid. That's all I got to say. Don't do nothing that could flip this game in a bad manner. They have Kareem Hunt out there, which is not bad. I would have Rashard Smith just in case, underneath man need to make a play, his speed out there. But let's see what the Chiefs do. Just no turnovers. All right. Mahomes under center. He is throwing it. What is Hollywood Brown doing? Brown cut it in. Go out of bounds and use those 2 timeouts. Now you forced the Chiefs to use one of theirs early. You could have had 2 timeouts there when you went out of bounds. Happy you made the catch. Really am. But stupid play. And he tried to cut it in. Cut it. Yeah, Mr. Wonder B, I was very impressed with that. And look at Coach Reed. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah, finally we see a right management call made. They still need a good 20 yards. Simmons jumped early. Always a penalty. Thornton's out there. All right, now they're on the third. Now they definitely need a good 20 yards. Rice. The fact that that was almost going to be a Mahomes-esque play. That would have put him in field goal range, too. That's the second drop by Rice today, too. And the DB celebrating. That would have put him in field goal range. What a chip block by Hunt. They got everybody deep now. And they blew the play dead. Timeout by Denver. Denver better be watching what Mahomes is doing. He's rolling out whatever way to make a play. They'll still be outside the playoffs. Yep, that is true. If KC loses, they'll be behind 2 games of the 7th seed. Let's see what they got here. Kelsey dropped that one. Is that 4th down now? What is this? 3rd and 15. I don't know how many passes have been dropped today. Overthrows, drops. Kelsey needs to make that catch. Here's 3rd and 15. Let's see. Let's see. Stupid. Just let the clock run out. Why the clock stop? Oh, they want a Hail Mary shot? They don't really want a Hail Mary shot? That was their plan. Their plan was to pick up, hopefully, 5 to 10 yards in the Hail Mary shot. Okay. Well, Mahomes, with the altitude, you get that ball in the air. They got like 5 players back there. I'd like to see Mahomes just launch an 80-yard pass just for shits and giggles. Well, Benito left early, so that'll put him 5 yards closer. This is the longest 2 seconds. The defense is still lined up the same. They're talking about what the Chiefs did with Tyreek Hill, and they think Mahomes was the one who threw that pass. That was actually Alex Smith, but whatever. They were the ones who called that game. And Mahomes is just going to take the sack. I knew they weren't going to get it anyways, but why the fuck do you call that play then just for your quarterback to take a shot? What is he saying? The Chiefs have 7 penalties in the first half. And I don't think it's just the ref. We've seen this in games, and the Chiefs have had 11 penalties called on them in games. They're an undisciplined team. They still are an undisciplined team. When is the coaching going to hold this team accountable for anything? But it's 6-6. Broncos, they usually show life in the second half, specifically in the fourth quarter. Hopefully the Chiefs do the same. Yeah, Mr. Wonderby, the Rice drop was huge. That would have put him in field goal range. I don't know. Nothing was in his way. I don't know why he dropped it. I don't think, honestly, the game planning and the game calls, I think, have been better today. Honestly. That they're just not executing. They're not connecting on them. I haven't seen anything where it's been terribly long. They've been running the ball more. It's been working, thankfully. Short passes have been working. Even, like I said, the deep passes earlier. If they connect, we don't call those bad plays. Mahomes just overthrew them. Even drop passes. Those plays, we look at them as highlights if they're actually caught. Coach Reed hasn't called one trick play today. I think this has probably been his best game coaching. It's just on the offensive side, just not everything has been executed perfectly, unfortunately, and hopefully that changes in the second half. Because even for Denver having the best defense, the Chiefs are still getting their plays. It's just, man, if the Chiefs would have connected on some of these plays, it'd be different. Like, there's only one play early in the game where Franklin got McDuffie, and if Franklin catches it, that would give probably Denver different kind of position for more points. But the Chiefs missed on a lot of open plays to where it's like, damn, this could be a double-digit lead by now. Let me hop on social media and see what the good old X Twitter's got to say. Honestly, too, it's been quiet on the ends of injury front, which is very good to see. Hopefully keep that as well going. Everyone's upset about the Rishi Rice drop. Rightfully so. I mean, that was crucial. That's another thing I want to highlight too, and hopefully that's another thing we see moving forward. Where I got to give the offensive game planning huge credit, and because you're versing top tier defense, is putting Hunt in position to get these chip blocks in to where it gives Patrick Mahomes extra time has worked beautifully. And Hunt's been putting that on display. I've seen him level 2 or 3 guys today, which have been huge. And then everyone's mad at Tony Romo's announcing. We've discussed that. We're very aware of that. And Mr. 100B, you're hitting it right on the head. It's one of those things happen, or 2 of those things happen. Denver doesn't put 3 points on the board, and we put up extra points and even a touchdown. Like, this is a whole different game, and unfortunately, we're just not finishing drives completely, whether it be defense or offense, to where you can get turnovers or touchdowns. And that's why I would have loved to see them do some of that, because my main concern wasn't how the Chiefs were going to start this game. It's how you're going to finish this game. Like I said, Denver has started every game this year like shit, but they know how to finish a game. The fact we're tied 6-6 right now, we're putting Denver in the position they want to be in. That something needs to happen to start this drive in the third quarter. Let me put this down. We got the Verizon halftime report by CBS. Let's check some of these scores. We got Browns and Ravens. What's that looking like? Ooh. Ooh, is that a pick 6? That was all on the running back, pick 6. Browns defense has been legit this year. That's been what's only keeping them in contention. What was the score of that game? They didn't give me the score. Oh, it's in the corner where I can't see it. Rams Seahawks, they're what I was expecting too, 14-12. Niners Cardinals. I got my damn laptop blocking my face over here. 25-10 Niners. Okay. Christian McCaffrey making plays. You love to see it. And now they're going to highlight the Broncos defense. As much as you want to highlight the Broncos defense in this game, what about the Chiefs defense? The Chiefs defense is holding the Broncos to 6 points. They're playing well too. Because they only have 2 sacks in this game, and one was a sack Mahomes shouldn't have taken, and the last sack was the last play of half. Like, I don't know. I've been more impressed with the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line more than I've been impressed with the Broncos defense. Now that can change. Now they're highlighting the Chiefs defense. Rightfully so. They should. Only 88 total yards allowed, 20 rushing yards, 2 of 7 on third down. Chiefs defense has rose into the occasion today. Mahomes is 17-24, 125 yards passing, and that's it. And Bo Nix is 10-15, 80 yards passing, and that's it. Definitely a defensive battle. We're going to need the D to make a turnover, that's for sure, Teresa, nonetheless. Whether it ends up in if it ends up in points, yes, please. Please do. But a turnover would be huge and much needed. Yeah, definitely Mr. Wonderby. I think seeing Josh Simmons out there proves how much better he is than Jalen Moore. And I want to give Jalen Moore credit too as well because he was put in a position to where he didn't know he was going to start 4 games. And when he first started, we weren't saying his name at all. And he was playing phenomenal. And then when it got to game 3 and 4, you started seeing those pressures and sacks come. But you could just see Josh Simmons is on a different tier than Jalen Moore. And it's showing today against the best defensive line. And when you have the best Chiefs line out there, the Chiefs can make plays no matter what defense it is against. Let's get some touchdowns though. Let's make some good plays out there besides field goals. That's what I wanted to check back in on. I don't think, and they didn't even mention at halftime either, but I was trying to see if it was true. I didn't see no injuries at all on both sides. Everyone's so mad at Kelsey for having the drop pass, acting like he washed and stuff like that. It was an unfortunate drop pass nonetheless. So was Rashid Rice's though. But everyone's saying Kelsey should retire. I don't know. I thought Kelsey's looked good. Besides that drop, of course. But this year, I thought he's looked better than last year for sure. Oh, they set me up. I thought we were getting back to the game. Man, can't speak on how crucial this game is because of seeding wise. And like, you still literally control your own destiny. I know the Jags own a game break over you, but Chargers losing today, you play the Chargers again this year. So you beat them, that evens out, and then you actually own that tiebreaker over them. It doesn't matter what they do anymore. And then you play Denver again as well. And if you beat them here and sweep them, this is just crucial. This is just very crucial. Everyone likes to compare their 5-4 season, 4 years ago to this year. It's completely different. The division was not good. Literally, when the Chiefs were 5-4 that year, the Chargers and Raiders were 6-4 at that time as well. And then when the Chiefs went 6-4, they were first in the division. They have teams who actually have a couple game lead on them, so I can't compare the both. I really can't. This is a way different scenario. And the fact that the Raiders were in second place that year, we'd never see that. Okay, now I think we're getting back. No, we're not. Show me a guy jump out of a plane. I was like, now I think we're getting back from the halftime break. I'm hoping the Chiefs show some resurgence and life in the second half offensively. Yep, they're getting on the field. They're getting ready to start this third quarter. I wonder if the Chiefs start this off and run, but try to take those shots that didn't connect on your first drive in the first quarter. You take them now. Let's see, but Lutz is getting ready for this kickoff. Let's start the second half. If Thornton or Amijo can return this, would be great too. It's Thornton. Thornton's a better returner than Remigio, by the way. I loved Remigio last year. Thornton, these last 2 games when he's been back there, he's shown that extra explosion. Thornton in general, when you put him on the field, he's a threat to go anytime. I agree, Mr. Wonderby. They're talking to Sean Payton right now. Sean Payton's very confident. He says this is to their advantage to score right now. Let's see. Hunt picks up about 2. First down. They'll give him 3. Yeah, Payton thinks this is to their advantage, which, to be fair, he's talking his talk because this is their advantage. Second half is where they take over games. All right, here comes 2nd and 7. All out blitz. Fuck. That was tight coverage, deep pass, all out blitz, got Mahomes. We're going to start seeing the real pressure from Denver now. That was the first all out blitz that broke free. It was a hard catch regardless. I don't expect Rice to make that catch. It would have been phenomenal if he did, but here comes 3rd and 7, and that's why when the Chiefs defer makes no fucking sense to me because they always go 3. Now, I wanted a statistic to see. I don't think they've ever scored when they get the ball first in the second half. I could be completely wrong. Mahomes has all day. What was that? Mahomes just said, hey, Denver, take 7. There's a flag, so hopefully there's a PI. Okay. I was about to say, Mahomes literally threw it right to Barron. I'm like, okay, is Mahomes an op now? Like, what the fuck? It wasn't even for him either. That was a terrible pass by Mahomes then. I don't know what Mahomes was doing. Mahomes got bailed out. I thought his guy fell or something off a penalty. Mahomes got bailed out. What is this, 3rd and 2 now? I don't even remember what down and distance this is. Oh, it's just 1st and 10? Okay. There's Kelsey underneath. Okay, he picks up about 17. Now we're moving. Oh, Teresa, I agree. Defensively, we've taken a step back. Offensively, we have the pieces. The reason why we are where we are is literally been coaching, and I will say that week in and week out. I won't hold that to this game, though. All right, Chiefs are on the 43. 1st and 10. Handoff to Hunt. He'll pick up 4. Romo now, he's all over it. But did that really move his body on that? Are you picking Denver? Like, really? You're supposed to be unbiased here. All right, here comes 2nd and 6. Quick pass to Kelsey. Kelsey showing up at the end of the 2-minute and now. Was Kelsey down there? Kelsey got stripped. I think he was down, though. Yeah, he was down. His knee was definitely down. 1st and 10. Kelsey's heating up here. Did they like yell at each other at halftime and just get Kelsey the ball? Damn. Myles Garrett has 4 sacks in the game. It's 16-10 Cleveland. That's ridiculous. All right. The Chiefs are in the red zone. I'd run Hunt here. This is coming back. There's a flag. Hunt did pick up 14. Illegal formation on Jawan Taylor. We haven't heard his name much this year on it, but of course, when it's critical, you'll hear his fucking name. You would think that'd be so easy. Is my head lined up with his ass? I don't know. Here's 1st and 15 for the Chiefs now. Tunyon with his first catch of the year. I would have gave it to Elijah Mitchell. He was more open in the flat, but hey, here comes 2nd and 14. I'd love a touchdown on this drive, but it's looking like it's going towards a field goal now. Let's see. Here comes 2nd and 14. Worthy's in motion. Safety blitz. Denver's defense is heating up. And Hunt took a huge hit there. I saw the safety blitz from a mile away. All right, 3rd and 14. Don't do nothing stupid. Just take your first lead of the day, unfortunately. A line, give him time. Mahomes throws the pick this time. And this is pick 6. Thornton stripped it out, but this is honestly, the thing that stuck in my head a lot on this drive was the first. I was sick to my stomach the whole time and didn't feel comfortable. I knew Mahomes was going to throw another pick. When he threw that first pick to Barron, and it was the worst pass I've seen this year from him. Denver's defense is now in the zone, and I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just felt uncomfortable about this drive, and I knew he had Elijah Mitchell wide open in the end zone, and he's just lofting him. He's not putting any power. He's just lofting him and making the defender make a play. And you got to thank God for Thornton's speed, because if Thornton's not on the field, no one's making that tackle. I don't. This game's not sitting well with me. I knew. Man, it's still early. Still early. Still 3rd quarter. But man. Okay. So 2 fouls on Denver. The return isn't going to count. The interception will. But see, he just lofts it. Put more shit under there, Mahomes. Like, Elijah Mitchell has a touchdown. It's just poor football. That was poor football by Mahomes on that drive. We ask you to play like the best, and you put your team in position now to where it's the defense again. You have a chance to take the lead. Whether it's fucking 9-6, I don't give a fuck. Take the fucking lead. And then you have a guy wide open. Put the ball in the spot it needs to be put. He hasn't really done that today. Like, overthrows in the first quarter, now interception. And yes, I'm ranting on him because shit, we should have much more points than we already do. And it's frustrating. Well, the penalties actually helped the Chiefs in the favor here because it was Denver. But I understand what you're saying with the O-line and stuff like that. But penalties don't kill you as much as the turnover does. And it brings me back to my point again. The Chiefs start the ball always deferring in the second half. I don't fucking remember them ever scoring when they get the ball first. So why not fucking just receive the ball to start the game if you can't do anything after half anyways? I missed a 100B. I completely understand. It is that type of game. It is that type of game. I wish I had a happy place. My happy place would be a fuck. The Chiefs defense can make a turnover now. That'd be my happy place. Thankfully, the Denver Broncos still got to drive a whole field, but man, hopefully the Chiefs defense comes out hot. Why is that on Sean Payton? The ref was out of bounds. I can see Denver Bronco fans being mad at that. The ref was running out of bounds and ran into Payton. All right, 1st and 10 for the Broncos on their own 10. Roll out, Tranquil bit like fucking crazy. Franklin will pick up 9. Connor's on the tackle. Thornton's my MVP this year, man. When he's on the field, he's making plays. All right, 2nd down. Hand off to Harvey. That's Connor on the tackle, but it's a 1st down. He'll pick up 4 on the 2nd and 2. All right, 1st and 10 for Broncos. Defense, we need you to answer. This is a defensive game, so we need you to answer to their defensive plays. Bolton on a wide receiver. I see that mismatch all day, and it's a speed guy in Franklin. Fucking shit. I hope Nix doesn't see it. Chris Jones actually gets him to break pocket, so thank God. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. All right, here comes 2nd and 10. I will agree with Roma on one thing. Chris Jones has been active today. Mims is in motion. Got to watch him. What a tackle by Roland Wallace. To only pick up 2, because if he gets out the outside, he may pick up more, but with Mims' speed, you just never know. Get this third down stop. You got to find it. Come on. Sutton's in motion. We haven't heard his name a lot today. It was active in the first quarter. Don't let him be active now. Come on, defense. Get to Nix. McDuffie blitz. This game's probably over. Franklin with the 30-yard catch on Fulton. Welcome back, Fulton. No wonder you haven't played this fucking year. Yep, now defense is settling. Chief, what happened to the Chiefs is the league caught up to them. They didn't do anything this offseason. They thought they could get away with what they've done last year, and they can't. And right now it's showing that they're not a playoff team. They lose this, they're not a playoff team. And right now they're on pace to lose this. This team has regressed. Coaching, offense has the talent, but doesn't show it on a week-in-a-week basis. I wouldn't say Mahomes has dropped off, but these last 2 weeks he's been very frustrating to watch. And I can't say he's dropped off because the last 8 weeks he was your leader in MVP for MVP candidate, was playing out of his mind. But before the crucial games against the Bills and now Broncos, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He was playing good game manager-esque football until this drive. But the Chiefs, literally, the easy way to describe it is the Chiefs thought they could get away with what they did in 24 in 2025, and that's just not the case. And they're about to be 5-5. And then you got the Colts next week. And I think, one, as everyone wants to say, the Chiefs should feel disrespected and stuff like that and be on the come up and all that and see that second half surge. I think the league, all other 31 teams should be disrespected that this team right here, this potential 5-5 team right here, there's almost a touchdown. This 5-5 team is Super Bowl favorites. Get the fuck out of here. No, just because of what they did in the past, they haven't showed anything they've done in the past to be relevant this year. No way they should be Super Bowl favorites. That's insulting to every AFC and NFC team. And that's why they get shown the work week in and week out. First and goal. McLaughlin picks up 5 to 6. And as for 2025 facts right now, it's what is going on this year is playing to fact right now. The Broncos are a second half team. Their defense got a turnover from a dumbass decision by Mahomes twice. Luckily, one only counts. And then their offense is picking up because that's the Denver Broncos of 2025. People get so lost. Oh, the Chiefs win close games. They haven't won one close game this year. Let's get our asses out of 2024. This is 2025, and they don't know how to close games at all. And I would have loved they proved me wrong, but look at this. Fucking Harvey fucking bulldozes away it's actually McLaughlin for the first touchdown of the game. Whoop-de-doo, fucking flag. And again, I can't offside defense anyways. Can I really blame the defense? Yes, they They put in a game, but fuck. How many times do we got to keep defending on the defense when the offense keeps dropping the fucking ball? Sean Payton had every right to be as cocky as he was coming out of halftime at 6-6 and saying, oh, we're right where we want to be. Well, no shit. And the Chiefs should have known that too. How many sacks so far in this game for Denver? I think 2. I can't remember if they got one on that last drive or not. Whoops, I fucked that up. Let's read. You're going to see the scoreboard go wild. I put a touchdown for the Chiefs. That ain't probably going to happen this game. And I knew right when Mahomes threw that first interception that was called back, when it was to the fucking straight Barron, I'm like, oh, he's in his head. Because he threw it directly to him. We've seen this game against the Bengals in the second half. When it's those second halves and he feels like he got to do something and he forces something, he's not the same player we are. So I don't see the Chiefs doing anything. I really don't. Not this game. It's 5-5, unfortunately. This is going to be one of those second half meltdowns. Oh, Chiefs sacks? They may have 1. They've been in the backfield a lot today. But I think they have 1 sack. Honestly, I don't know if they have any sack. Yeah, Chris Jones is a sack early in the game. Chief, that's a big if, man. Like, what? If we get hot. We're in week 11. And I know last year the offense waited till playoffs. Difference is we may not make the playoffs this year. The Jaguars, if you lose, own a 2-game tiebreak over you. The Chargers own a game on you. Broncos will own a game on you and a fucking 3-game division lead, basically. This year's if is way different than last year's to me. Last year's if you only had 1 loss going into December. This year you'll have fucking 5. With still games against the Colts and the Cowboys to go. Well, Teresa, that's going to be the last thing that happens now. They're losing by a touchdown. So I can see them still pressing the card. And that's the frustrating thing with that. Like, they've been moving the ball, and that's the story of this year. They've been moving the ball. They need a touchdown this drive. That's a crazy story by Alex Singleton, where he had a random drug test, and then it tested that he actually had cancer, and then he had surgery and he's recovering and everything's fine. But that's just crazy how that all unfolds. Oh, of course, Chief, there definitely still is time. Just if we're trying to compare this year to last year, there isn't one to me. There's 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Let's see what Mahomes will do. Worthy's in motion. Mahomes way off target. Here comes 2nd and 10. Quick pass to Kelsey. Picks up 3. Maybe 2. They'll give him 3. It'll be 3rd and 7. Third and 7, underway. Low snap. Looking deep. Thornton. That's got to be a flag, right? Throwing him on his back? I don't know. I still don't understand why Thornton doesn't get as much playing time as he needs. He's the best deep threat on this team. I know Worthy's, quote-unquote, the fastest guy, but this dude's the best deep threat on the team. And he was covered, too. Thornton just makes the play. And Mahomes on target for a deep throw when it matters the most. You need 7. You need 7. Quick throw to Smith. He'll pick up 6. Yeah, Chief, they need to start. I don't know. They just thought, well, Rashee Rice is healthy. Worthy's healthy. Hollywood Brown's healthy. Thornton is a threat. He needs to be on the field more. Like, he's proven it. You need this touchdown. You need this touchdown. Rice in motion. Pitch to Rice. I don't know if he got the first. It's going to be like 3rd and inches. They did the little pitch route to him. Hollywood, like, and that's the thing, Treese. It's like, Hollywood Brown still makes plays. I would play, honestly, if Worthy isn't fully 100% healthy, play him over Worthy. Worthy had some plays in the first half, but if he's not 100%, play him over Worthy. Here's a huge 3rd and 1 here. If you run Kareem, this could be risky. Let's see. He got it. He got the first. He may got the touchdown. He's on a body. I think that's a touchdown. He definitely got the first down. They gave him the touchdown. Wait, let's see. The screen says touchdown. They're calling touchdown. Am I going to put the touchdown on the board? Because I don't want to take it off the scoreboard once I do. Two doesn't do much for them right here, Chief. I understand the perspective. Definitely a Bucker misses this. Yeah, it kind of fucks you. But it's still two. It's not even 4th quarter yet. I understand where you would want to, but tie it up because you want to see if your defense can get a stop and get you the ball back, and then hopefully you score more points. Okay, well, let's put 6 up. Bucker, I want to press this 1. We got a tie game again. 13-13. I can't, like... And the thing with Thornton is, like, against the Giants, and I forgot who else it was against, but he's had game-changing plays to where it's like, oh, the Chiefs are back in this. I just don't understand why they lowered his snap count. In this game, I'm going to check, of course, after, but his snap count definitely has increased. It needs to stay increased because he's a playmaker. And you need your best playmakers on the field. I mean, you see, special teams, he had a good return today. When Mahomes threw an interception, he had the strip fumble to where it was a saving tackle that was almost a pick six. And now he has that play to where it leads to a game-tying field goal. Thornton needs to be out there. And honestly, looking at it, I don't know who the Chiefs free agents are next year. I know Thornton's only on a one-year deal. He needs to be re-signed for next year as well. I'd re-sign him over Hollywood Brown. And Hollywood Brown is on a one-year deal as well. If you had to throw both them up, I'm taking Taekwon all day, every day. Hopefully the defense can respond. That last drive was the defense's worst drive of the game. And it's fourth quarter time, so Spags in the first half, he had good dialed up pressures. It needs to continue. Get Bo Nix uncomfortable again. Yeah, because Worthy's initial shoulder injury was supposed to be like 6 to 8 weeks, and he only missed 2 weeks. Like, I know he's not fully recovered. And then his ankle has been a nagging injury that's been bugging him. It's like if Worthy really needs time to recover, you got the guy that can really do it for you. All right, we're going to set for the kickoff. All right, come on, short, give him, come on, special teams. Good, oh. Gelati had a tackle, but then he broke it. There's a flag, of course, why wouldn't there be? Let's see what's on. Holding against the receiving team. That'll back it up 10 yards. Okay. The refs have been as active or more active than any of these two teams. They're showing the Broncos right now 7-game win streaks. Yeah, this graphic is funny, but it's what the Broncos exceed in, and they're in their position where they want to be. They're like, oh, we've been here. Kind of like how the Chiefs were last year. We've been here. The roles are just reversed. All right, here comes 1st and 10 for the Broncos. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Come on, defense. Make a play. Going deep. Marvin Mims wide. The defense is just getting torched now. And that's actually Bryant. Well, the defense has laid an egg in the second half, it looks like. And this was terribly schemed up, by the way, I want to say. You don't have Chris Jones or George Karlaftis out there on the D-line. They dialed up a corner blitz. Knicks read it because the corner blitz was Trent McDuffie. So you take advantage of the safety on the wide receiver. And Bryant is hurt. This will be an injury timeout. But now Denver's already in close to field goal range, if not in field goal range. Now defensive, I guess hold them to a field goal. That's all I got to hope for now. But Nix is taking his shots that he wants. And like I found it hilarious during the whole bye week and watching because everyone saw the Broncos barely beat the Raiders and that Bo Nix is struggling and all that. And they think that translates to going against the Chiefs when we should all know better. It doesn't. Like, that's what was frustrating me is everyone's like, oh, Bo Nix sucks. We're going to have a field day. Like, you don't know your own team? You haven't seen how we played defensively, how we can be good, then inconsistently bad? Right now, the best in this drive is if you could just hold them to a field goal. Well, the best would be to get a turnover. Also, second best would be having your best players on the field as George Karlaftis and Chris Jones. And I probably understood what Spags wanted to do there. You're headed into the fourth quarter. You thought you could probably live a couple plays with 41 seconds left in the third quarter and then bring your boys out in the fourth. That obviously bit you in the ass. Because I have a package out there with Mike Dana, Jerry Tillery, I believe that was Derek Nottie and Ashton Gelati. Underwhelming line to say the least. And that's why you blitzed McDuffie, and then that backfired. Okay, we're back from injury timeout. It's good to see that Pat Bryant is walking up on the field. He's had a season high today of 4 catches and 77 yards. Yep, they're basically in field goal range. Play action. Tight end screen. Picks up 9. We got fourth quarter, folks. Will the tides turn? Are we going to see the 2025 Broncos or are we going to see the 2024 Chiefs? And you know what I mean by that. Will the Broncos pull out what they've been doing this year or can the Chiefs finally win a close game this year? We'll find out. Whoppers are only $3.99 on Wednesday. The meal is $5.99. That seems like a steal in 2025. Seems like a really good deal. Right now, if you can get out of this drive of holding the Broncos to a field goal, that would be great. Exchanging touchdowns with the Broncos is something I don't want to do in the fourth quarter. I'm not saying we can't do it. I just don't want to do it. Because right now, Denver Broncos defense would probably be more trusted in this situation than the Chiefs defense, but all it takes is one play. I'd be calling on Chris Jones number heavy, George Karlaftis, make a play, get them boys uncomfortable. I believe they said that, Teresa. I'm not sure. I know the Broncos are treating this like a Super Bowl because that's what was reports coming out. I wouldn't be. The Chiefs should treat this like a playoff game, and that should have been their mindset because, like, I've been through it a million times today. We know what the standings are. Like, losing this game is crucial. So they should definitely have treated this like a playoff game. But Denver's treating it like a Super Bowl because they know if they win this game, that gives them a huge lead. Well, you're also playing an 8-2 team, so you got to give credit where it's due. Like this, Denver's not no slouch. Knicks just pulled the Patrick Mahomes. He had the whole defenders playing monkey in the middle, and then faked the run and threw it. Oh, that's an incomplete pass? Interesting. They're heavy on the right side. Harvey easily got it. This is Denver's game. I want a field goal, but man, I don't know. Broncos are bullies on offense and defense. They run the ball good, and they play good defense. And those two things frustrate a team like the Kansas City Chiefs. They desperately need a turnover. They've held Harvey in check today. Mims is in motion. Good tackle by Karlaftis for a loss of a yard. Need that Karlaftis we saw in the first half. He played phenomenal in the first half. Didn't hear much about him in the third quarter. That's a good play to start the fourth. Second and 11 coming up. Good play. Karlaftis again was there on the screen and Bolton cleaned it up. This will be 3rd and 11. I can't tell you how huge this third down is to hold them to a field goal. And you can't let them get anywhere near the 10 yards because if they do, and this is like a 4th and 3 or short, Sean Payton's going for this because that's how crucial it is to him. This is a huge play. Defense need a stop. Showing blitz. The crowd wants a flag. They're not throwing a flag whatsoever, and Sutton's trying to plead his case. They may have gave it a better chance of a flag if it wasn't a severely underthrown ball. And the slot was wide open. And that's not even a flag in the first place. Yeah, that was not even a flag. I don't know why you're bitching. That's a good coverage call on McDuffie. Lutz is good. Bend but don't break defense right there. Offense. Do your thing. That's all I can say, Mahomes. You treating this like a playoff game? You know what's on the line. I'm not expecting nothing less than a touchdown on this drive then. The offense in the second half has been shaky. If it wasn't for a huge play by Tyquan Thornton to keep that alive and keep a touchdown drive going, I don't know. But with that, keep Tyquan Thornton in the game too. He is a game changer. Just play smart football, Mahomes. Don't force anything like you did the first possession in the second half. I'm gonna so anxious. Just get me to the game. These commercial breaks seem so much longer when it gets to the fourth quarter. There we go. Like they heard me. Tyquan Thornton, if you could just return this kickoff for a touchdown, that'd be beautiful too. Or a Mihio, I don't care. All right, kickoff is getting set. Underway. It's Thornton. Just return it, Thornton. He gets it to about the 26, 27. Come on, offense. I can't tell you how desperately we need this. $12:44 left in this game. Touchdown drive would be huge here. Brashard Smith is in motion, playing wide receiver. Kareem Hunt's your lead back. You got Worthy in motion. Hand off to Hunt. Hunt. He does a backflip for a first down. That's right. Just keep running the ball. Hunt is playing like a madman. He's banged up. He's fighting Will. Love how he's playing today. First and 10 for the Chiefs. Hand off to Hunt again. He'll get stuffed at the line this time. Wow, so that's going to be crucial. We got our first injury, and it's Kingsley Sumatia is in concussion protocol, so Mike Caliendo is your left guard. That is huge. There's a flag. It's going to be holding on Simmons, so this will back it up 10 yards too. Fuck! That'll bring second and 20. I saw the hold. It's clear as day, too. Sean Payton really believes in his team, and rightfully so. He just declined that penalty to make it from third and 10. The Chiefs will be third and 10, but it would have been second and 20. So, and what they meant, what risk will win this game, and that's a risky call by Sean Payton because it's 3rd and 9. But he trusts his defense, and rightfully so, because Benito he's getting hot and he's making frustration on the line. Let's see if the Chiefs can pick up 9. Low snap. Mahomes gets the first, but Another flag again. This is going to be a penalty on Jawan Taylor. This is... Well, now it's 3rd and 19. And this is why the Kansas City Chiefs aren't a playoff team and they suck. We see this week in and week out. And it's not just Jawan Taylor. He is the highlights of them all. But this is probably the 12th or 13th penalty on the Chiefs. This is a whole undisciplined team, which is the coaching. Coach Reed doesn't have a grip on this team this year. He's a Hall of Fame coach. He's a Super Bowl winning coach. Yes, he doesn't have control of this team this year. And that's just facts. Here's 3rd and 19. Mahomes magic. Going deep. And pass interference. Riley Moss's 3rd penalty, and that one's crucial. I do not know what Riley Moss was doing there. I don't know what Moss was doing. It's a clear PI. Okay. Well, don't do that. You're in field goal range. I don't want a field goal, but I highlight that because don't turn the ball over. Play action. Kelsey wasn't even looking. Kelsey didn't. It just feels like they're always out of place. Kelsey wouldn't have done much, but he would have picked up a few yards. That's hands to the face. They've called every other penalty today. They didn't call that one. Just play smart with the football. Juju's in motion. Screen to Kelsey. He'll pick up 4. 3rd and 6. Mahomes is 26 of 39 for 242 and an interception. He's been throwing the ball a lot today, which the Chiefs been running too. But this is a big 3rd and 6. Rice is in the backfield. We haven't heard Rice's name much in the second half. All out blitz. Kelsey. Kelsey. We just got vintage Travis Kelsey. What a beaut. I think he just passed Priest Holmes' record. Yeah, he just did. Travis Kelsey. When he first caught it, I didn't think it was going to be a touchdown when he swiveled. And Bucker, make this kick. It was blocked, you motherfucker. It's only a field goal game now. Special teams is so garbage. Dave Tobe needs to be fired. I don't know what to say. Like, he's not going to be fired probably ever. And that's not on Bucker. I mean, it was legit blocked. But, man, special teams has just been putting this team in a lot of... Like, how many times have we done this year? Like, where you've had a great touchdown and it's been a missed kick or an unfortunate kickoff or something. I'm not even in the screen right now. My camera don't know what the fuck to do. All that just to be a field goal game. I didn't see how much time was left. I know there's probably around like 9 to 10 minutes. Spags, you need to sick the dogs. This is Chris Jones time. This is make Bo Nix feel uncomfortable time. And that was vintage right there. If this is a playoff game, that was vintage Mahomes and Kelsey for sure. Oh, man. He is amped. Rightfully so, he should be. That was a great... That was a phenomenal play by Kelsey. That not to the extent, but him flying in the end zone reminded me of, this was a while ago when it was against the Eagles and he had that 5-yard dive over the whole line. I know he didn't dive over a whole team for that touchdown, but when he lifted it up, I was like, oh, damn, he's soaring. Defense just ball out here. Because a touchdown, unfortunately, makes this a touchdown game with that missed extra point. Because it'd be 23-19. So don't allow a touchdown for sure. I need Spags to dial up the best thing he's done this season. And what I've been talking about is what they're going to highlight. The Chiefs are 0-4 in one-possession games this year. The Broncos are 6-2. It's time to add a 1 to that column for the Chiefs. This is returnable. Come on, get there. He'll get it to the 28. Oh, man. Oh, next week we got the early game. Bright and early, folks. Colts, Chiefs. That's a huge one, too. And even if it wasn't, we know the Chiefs struggle with the Colts. I don't know what it is with the Colts. But you need this game. You need this one before we can even worry about the Colts. Under 10 minutes, 9:51. Come on, defense. Please. Chris Jones, I'm calling you. Mims in motion. Handoff. Was that naughty? This is the first time I call naughty for a positive play because there was a hole for McLaughlin and naughty wrapped them up. I'll give you a little golf clap. I give credit where it's due. He actually picked up 4. It could have been a lot worse, though. Come on, defense. Mims in motion. This is going to be a quick pass to Mims, probably. Oh, Minihew's got to... That's intentional grounding. Intentional grounding. That's intentional grounding. That's intentional grounding. He literally saw Jones and threw it to the ground. Thank you. I don't know what took so long for that. This will be 3rd and 11. Woo. He was almost out of the pocket, I believe, but Minihue caused that initially. I don't even think he was almost out of the pocket, actually. He kind of came, yeah, that's close enough. Yeah, that's intentional ground. 3rd and 16. Do not give up a 3rd and 16. Do not. Come on, Spags. Bolton showing blitz. Connor showing blitz. They're backing out. Why do you give up so much yards? They're going for this. Like, why would the Chiefs do that? See, that was stupid by. I'm hoping they're just trying to draw the Chiefs off sides, but that was a terrible 3rd down to put them in this position. That was a false start, yeah. That makes up their mind. They were going for it too, and unfortunately, it would have been a missed pass to Sutton, and the Chiefs would have took over there already at field goal range. Both teams have 9 penalties. I swear I thought the Chiefs had way more penalties. Because they had 7 in the first half. They're taking forever. Is this a fake? Or did my screen freeze? Oh, okay. Almost blocked. That was a booming punt, though. My hands are... I'm shaking. Oh, that was so close to being blocked. And Cochran, I would have took back every bad thing I've ever said about you, but it's 4th quarter, 8 minutes and 11 seconds to go. A touchdown would be phenomenal. It really would. It probably would basically clean this game up. A 6-minute drive with a touchdown, because you're only winning by a field goal, and I don't want another field goal because a touchdown could still put Denver to win the game. I'm hoping the Chiefs just stay with what the game. Keep running Kareem because you can, but play aggressive. Not too aggressive when Mahomes makes a mistake, but like Teresa, you said, he's amped. Let him do what he needs to do. I need a touchdown this drive. I need a touchdown this drive. I know a field goal would make it a touchdown game, but a touchdown would make it a 2-possession game, and that's huge. I need us to be 6-4. I need us to be 6-4. That puts the division still at ease to where you have a chance. Your playoff hopes are still alive, and they would still be alive at 5. It would just be so much more difficult at 5-5. This drive right here could end the game for the Kansas City Chiefs and go to 6-4. Put that TD on the board. I feel it, Chief. End it. Get a touchdown. Call this game. And everything is still in front of you. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. I'd start off with a run with Kareem Hunt. I think it's a false start on the Chiefs. Yep. Well, you don't want to start a drive like that. So it's 1st and 15. You don't want a safety here either. No turnovers, no safety. Just get the ball out of your end zone. Smith in motion. Hunt breaks a tackle. He'll pick up about 3. Benito was running like a madman. I told you, they wanted that safety. 2nd and 12. And a huge thing, too, is like if you don't score, you need to pick up a couple first downs because field position. All right, 2nd and 12. Come on, line. Give him time. They're showing blitz. Back. Kelsey. Okay. Brings up to 3rd and short. About 3rd and 2, maybe 3. You need this first down. It's 3rd and 2. Mahomes, if you have to use your legs, use them. Kelsey has 77 yards in the second half. He's come alive. Come on, Mahomes. Pick up this 3rd. Smith in motion. He underthrew Smith. Why are we doing that? You need 2 yards. We're the only team I know that it's 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 2. Let's take a shot for fucking 20. Like, what is Mahomes doing? All right, Ariza, I need a 90-yard punt out of you. But the worst part about this is going to be 4-down territory for the Broncos with under 7 minutes now. I knew they weren't going to fucking do nothing. Almost blocked. And there goes Mims. Fuck me, man. All right, defense, 6:30 left. Apparently, you're going to be the ones that need to win this. I'm going to look back on all the 3rd down calls if we look at, like, 3rd and 1, fucking Mahomes misses Smith wide open and decides to take a shot. And then that 3rd down right there. What are we doing? You need fucking 2 yards. And we always decide to throw our deep passes on that. And it was well underthrown. And if you pick up that fucking 2 yards, even if you don't score, you could have ran, got other plays. This would have dropped the clock to near 3 minutes. You're just putting Broncos in the position they want to be in. Hopefully the tide turns. Hopefully the defense makes a turnover-worthy stop to where the Chiefs win a game. A one-possession game. That's just so frustrating, man, these 3rd downs. We'll have to see what Spags has in his bag. Hopefully it's something good. This feels like a playoff game to me. I'm all anxious. My legs moving 1,000 miles an hour. I know how crucial this game is for him. All right, here we go. This season, 4 fourth-quarter comeback wins. Is tied second most in the NFL with Tampa Bay. They're already near midfield. Fuck. Come on, defense. Get a sack. Trotman picks up 7, maybe 8. Oh, that was a beautiful play. A fake tush push by Mark Andrews, and he takes it 25 yards for a touchdown to take the lead over the Browns. That's nuts. Here comes 2nd and 2 in our game. We are under 6 minutes now. Handoff. Harvey, he picks it up. Oh, man. If you're going to let him pick up yards, then you need to hold him to a field goal. First and 10 on the 40. Handoff to Harvey. He'll pick up 4. We're under 5 minutes now. It was actually pick up a 5 they gave him. Going deep. 3rd and 5. He overthrew Franklin. Watson's down. I don't know if he's out of breath trying to keep up with Franklin or if he actually got injured. He's on his knees breathing heavy. The safety was hella late to that, which was Chamari Connors, of course, but Watson with good coverage at the end of it, but overthrown. He did have him wrapped. That could have easily been a PI. Here we go, 3rd and 5. Sack would be huge. I think that was a catch. I think this is a catch still. It's not going to be a first. It is a catch, but it's a catch like 2 yards. Hell of a catch by Sutton. All right, last year, the Chiefs blocked a kick to win it at the final buzzer. There's 4:15 in this one. This is a 54-yard field goal. He is 7 of 11 from 50. It's dead center, basically. Can he miss? He buried it. We got a tie game. The thing that sucks with this is the Chiefs are going to play for a field goal if they can move the ball. And they've already had a kick blocked today, too. So I got butterflies and knots in my stomach. Mahomes, please have that drive. Thornton, just return it. If I was the Broncos, I'd kick it to Remigio, if anything. But it's Thornton. Thornton, come on, do your thing. Come on, Thornton. He'll take it about to the 27. Oh, man. 4:05 left. Mahomes in his regular season and postseason has 30 career game-winning drives. His last one was in the 2024 AFC Championship game against the Buffalo Bills. Please make it 31. Don't do nothing stupid, Patrick. Rice in motion. Play action. Almost intercepted. Mahomes, oh my. He didn't see Hufanga at all. Thank God he didn't get the pick, but now I'm nervous because play calm, Mahomes. Every time they try to play quick, it don't work like that. Come on, Mahomes. 4:01 left in this game. Rice in motion. Did he catch that? 3rd and 10. Okay, well, you got to pick up too much time for Denver to get a game-winning field goal. Last second, his feet came up. That was too difficult. 3rd and 10. This is the worst time to go 3 and out. This is the worst spot to go 3 and out. Game over. Game over. Five and 5. Mahomes didn't have the magic. Couldn't even pick up 1 yard. You went 3 and out when we desperately needed you. Ariza and Mims is probably going to get a hell of a return. This is the games Denver wins, and this is Kansas City don't win these games this year. Can't say they didn't have the chance. They definitely had the chance. They blew it. Can the defense make them go 3 and out? I don't fucking know. Those short yards mean stuff now, though, because Denver knows this is 4-down territory. They just want a field goal. There's a flag. Holding on the offense. It'll be a 10-yard penalty, second down. I haven't had these kind of butterflies in my stomach in a while. Even the Super Bowl, because I knew we lost that. I didn't have these because I was settled for that. Yeah, he did. He grabbed Tranquil's. That's a hold. Second and 15. The Broncos have 147 penalty yards, and the Chiefs have a chance to lose to them today. Well, probably could. Franklin in motion. Third and 15. You can't give up this third down. If you give up a third and 15, again, and you can't do what you did the last drive. You can't make it 4th and 2. I'm sorry I'm barely in the screen, guys. I'm dosing in my thoughts. This is a big third down here. Come on, Spags. Dial up the perfect play. All day. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's game season over. It's been the team's weakness for fucking as long as I've been watching them. 3rd and 15. 3rd and fucking 15. Third down will be the highlight of this and of the season. You can't convert a third down, and you can't fucking stop one if it was 3rd and a mile. But no, Veach didn't think we needed some fucking help during the trade deadline for fucking pass rush. Because, I mean, look how fucking phenomenal they looked out there. They looked fucking amazing. Bo Nix could have took a shit and fucking threw that ball if he needed to. It's fucking stupid. Maybe this team deserves not to be in the playoffs for a fucking year so they can get a mid-tier draft pick and actually assess a need they need. Maybe Veach can actually take the offseason seriously besides just doing veteran minimums for Kareem Hunt and things like that and actually try to address needs because this is bullshit. 3rd and fucking 15. Super Bowl favorites. If the Chiefs are Super Bowl favorites, I know they won't be after this game. That just shows you how bad the fucking NFL is then. Having a fucking 5-4 team Super Bowl favorites when there's probably 10 other teams with a better record than them. Yeah, we do. And we have a stingy GM who don't want to give up draft picks to get an elite running back or any defensive line help. That's why we are where we're at. I'll give Veach praise where he needs, and I will also give him the crucial criticism he deserves. In the 2-minute warning now. Handoff. And look at Harvey. He was initially touched at the fucking line. He picks up 4. The Broncos gifted you with a hold, and 3rd and fucking 15. The Chiefs literally can't allow any yards. Lutz will make a 60-yarder. Damn, Cook, why couldn't you... And that's the thing. Every time a deflected ball is in the air, it's like, why couldn't a DB be in a position to make a play? He wanted a flag. One, he had his arm wrapped around him. Probably deserved a flag. Here's another crucial 3rd down. Let's get our fucking hopes up for no reason. I'm not. They'll get it. Franklin in motion. He got it. No, he got it. There's your division champs right there. They'll go for it anyways. It's 4th and fucking inches. Why wouldn't you? I heard Bo Nix was the worst starting quarterback in the league. He was complete ass. He shredded our defense in the 4th quarter. He got the first easily. Game over. His knee didn't touch the ground. Another 3rd down given by the Kansas City Chiefs. Who gives a fuck? Get past this play and in the game. I'm tired of this. Ah, damn. We all see it's a 1st down. It don't fucking matter. For what? You're just delaying the inevitable at this point, calling timeouts. Tied 2nd most. So if he gets 5, well, he'll lead the league in game-winning drives. Good for him. The thing is, he's making this field goal from this distance is the sad part, too. From right here, Lutz probably could drill this. When he kicked that 54-yarder, he had so much extra room behind it. Teresa, the game was over a long time ago. I'll do season's over. I'll do that for you. Season's over. Well, yeah, that's what you're going to do. If you think the Broncos are just going to run it in the end zone, no. You have no shot. Game over. That's not happening again this year. No game's a sure game, Teresa. Like I said, I'm not joking or being like the season is over. Like they had one thing they needed to do, and they couldn't do it. This was supposed to be their big playoff game. Couldn't do it. Yeah, Broncos played their ass off. Good job, Denver. Maybe people can really believe that the Kansas City Chiefs are ass this year. I don't know. I don't know what it takes for the media. I don't know what it takes for Chiefs Kingdom. This team is not good. It was never a Super Bowl team. And we just wanted to believe because it was led by 1-5 that it was going to be all right. Whatever. 0-5 in single position games this year. 5-5 this year. You're 4 games behind Denver now. 2 games behind Jacksonville now for that 7th seed. We may be watching playoffs on the couch. Good for Denver, though. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. It was a game, to say none the least. I'm still sticking to my word. Live streams will still be going on. I will be here next Sunday against the Colts. Probably watch us lose. John Taylor probably going to run his ass off after a bye week on us, so that should be fun. But, hey, I appreciate y'all watching my fucking frustrations throughout this season. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it rolling. Until next time, I'm checking out. Y'all take care. Peace.